when we've been having these conversations back and forth, did I promise any acknowledgement to the post? You said no. Just the same way I've said from the beginning, this is not a post to guarantee that we're going back in a relationship.
Spice it up, baby, spice it up. Boy, come and give me all, 'cause tonight I'm feeling so far.
Did I promise you any response to that apology, any acknowledgement? Wow. Hello everyone, welcome once again to Spicy Talk with Onwadia. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today's your first time coming across this channel. Please consider subscribing, hit the like button and turn on your post notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video and bring you update on trending issues. Here we can see Alexekubo's audio where he shared lengthy conversation he had with his ex-fiancée Fancy Acholonu after the post on apology to him on her Instagram. You know what? Alexekubo, the actor, recorded this conversation, shared it with a blogger called Pepper Room, who played it on Daddy Freeze's live stream on Instagram. Guys, I'll leave you to listen to this interesting audio conversation.
I just want to say I'm not gonna.
Is the audio loud enough? Because I'm playing it from my computer. Please let me know if you guys can hear.
Let's hear a bit of it.
Okay.
Tell you what to do or anything. I genuinely am exhausted, and I think I've come here to do what I intended to do. Just see you and whatnot, get this done, whatever it takes to make you feel you see my remorse and whatnot. Even if I battled or not, at the end of the day, I clicked the share button as the first time. So I'm at peace, and I hope you are too. And that's what I wanted to say. I didn't want you to get off the phone like that. There's no need. People are already fighting over our house. There's no need for us to fight. I think it's just too agitated, and I am concerned that your triggers or it gets there. And if I'm seeing that's happening, I think I need to just take a step back and let you breathe. Do whatever you feel is good for you. I've done my own part. Okay? So, have fun tonight or whatever you plan on doing. If you chill at home, chill. If you have fun, if not, I'm going to watch some good movies tonight. And that's all. Okay? You just take care of yourself.
Yeah, I don't like how our last call ended as well. I feel like you said, there's so much happening and there are too many people fighting on our behalf, and let me just categorically say, I got upset from you not asking for a response, from you saying, oh, my family and friends are asking, and that triggered me. That triggered me. That was what led me to, being upset and saying, and I asked you categorically, I said, when we've been having these conversations back and forth, did I promise any acknowledgement to the post? You said no. Just the same way I've said from the beginning, this is not a post to guarantee that we're going back in a relationship. But if we want to talk and be cordial to each other, this is a first step to righting a wrong. I've had time to think about it and said, if Fancy does this post, what am I going to write? What am I going to say? And even after this call, I took time to breathe. After you calling, I took time to breathe and even ask myself, what do I really want to say right now in this heightened tension of everywhere? That would not turn this again into another roller coaster. Because you know that you and I are not there. We are not in a relationship. We're not back in a relationship to say, oh, I'm coming to say, I still love you too, Fancy, or let us take this back. Because that would be a clear position of, okay, this is what we're doing, to hell with anybody. Now, anything lukewarm, is either I'm saying that there are three answers in this. Let's get this right. Is either you're coming to say, oh, I love you too, Felix forever, and that is the position. But between me, you, and God, we know that we're not there. So that is not the truth. Now, it's either I come out to bash you, obviously, which would never happen from my side. That is another response. Now, the third one would be a lukewarm answer that is neither here nor there. Which is why when you told me, I said, okay, you tell me what you want me to write or how you want me to acknowledge. The third one would be a lukewarm answer, which will be taken again out of context and respond into various things that we don't even need right now. It's like me saying, oh, it's okay, it is well. Something as harmless as that, and they begin to go with, oh, what is well? What is it's okay. Da, 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 da. After your post, I called you twice. I said, I appreciate you for what you did. It doesn't have to end this way. It doesn't have to be this way. We don't need to have that fight. Personally, I think, like I have always been, just maintain a silence. If I respond on this, it's going to be heightened times 24. And you know that. Let us maintain our thing and continue our communication in private and how we are healing. What you did was necessary for the action that was taken at the time. And I'm really saying this from a place of I really, really don't want us to keep going back and having all these quarrels. No, you will always be my friend. This is moving forward. I'm a very careful person. This is not about looking cool or sounding cool. When it was the bad one that was said, I also did not say anything. So you look as if, oh, now I've said it, I've told myself under the boss. I know it looks a type of, you might be feeling a type of way, or people coming to, the comments are everywhere. I'm seeing it. But people are also giving you credence and saying, you're a good person for coming to apologize. Nobody have ever apologized and people have killed the person for apologizing. I stole from you, for instance. I am sorry. I have acknowledged. If you want to now arrest me, it's a different ballgame. So just the comments are a lot, is dragging here and there. Wither your storm, just stay through it, stay calm. This too shall pass. There's nothing, it's like da, 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 da. I really don't want to fan the fire. The only reason why this had to happen was because it was important. It needed to happen. So,
can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to say it very clear because I can't lie on you. It needed to happen and you needed this. Okay? And it's okay because between you, I, Iffy, and many people they have told, we know the core. You gave me 3 examples and none of them, as far as say we're back or we're this or we're that, silent treatment will never be the way, especially when we did this together.
Fassi, I just asked you a question. I said, okay, what do you want me to write? Hold on.
Let me answer because I called
and you told me, hold on, you told me you would get back to me. You took over 30 minutes or so and you called me back again to say that there's nothing you have to say.
What? Okay, I told you I'll call you back. No matter what has been posted today, yesterday, literally, no response is the worst thing.
Fassi, what do you do? What would you want me to say?
Hold on, let me finish. Don't get reactive. If you don't agree, it's me react. If I did this, woke up one day on my own and did it, I get it. But in anybody that has any kind of empathy in this will not tell me, you do this. And if I say this, people might say this, as if we're not already there. Your silence on this will not be something I feel. Nobody else, you and me, is the right thing to do. I don't even care if it's an emoji that says, God is good, we shall be, and we never speak again. I will not tell you what to write because I'm not going to tell you how to make things right. No. Because then you feel maybe the way I'm slightly feeling right now. I'm telling you that I wouldn't do all this. Someone does this all for me. I live in Australia. This all happened. My ex, this. Ain't no way tomorrow I'm going to start posting my adverts and not acknowledge someone knowing what we've been through this entire year together behind the scenes. That would not be okay. But you're a human being. You can do whatever you want. At the end of the day, I wouldn't do that. If we're basing off my year, what I did before, and you haven't let those go, you haven't seen my actions, what I've done, me coming here, me posting it, if you don't feel it genuinely because you say you forgive or whatnot, to me, to say absolutely nothing in the next as soon as possible.
This is deep. Did you guys hear Fancy? She said, I will not tell you what to write. I will not tell you how to right the wrong or how to make things right. Yes, Fancy isn't actually supposed to tell Alexekubo what to write. Alex, if he had wanted to write something, would definitely write something coming from his mind. But you guys heard what he said, that even if he says there are 3 ways to write this thing, either to come counter her or to come out saying, oh, we're back together, of which both of them know it's not happening, and then to be neutral, of which is still trigger a lot of things. People are going to say, well, what kind of response is this and all that. Anyways, what do you guys think about this conversation? Was Alex being manipulative when he was recording all these things and he carefully chose his word? Oh, are we seeing the more gullibility from Fancy? Was Fancy indirectly begging Alex to do the needful, to do the right thing, or just trying to just find a way to come back into Alex's life? I don't know what to make of this conversation, honestly, but I leave it to you too. This has further sparked off internet war between bloggers. One Venita Akpofure took to her Instagram account to write. She said, I beg, make una get out. There are women who have had all their teeth knocked out and are homeless with their children on the street. Some are lied to and contracted life diseases. So much pain and trauma. Is it because they are not with public figures who is telling their stories? And she went further to say, this girl won't be easy for future partners to build trust with you at all. Almost every woman in this world has had at some point been deceived, betrayed, cheated on. It's wrong, but nobody died. There are no kids, property, or legalities involved. What is actually your motive, Fancy Acholonu? And in response to this, Stella Demococcus, this name responded to this. She said, when you ran out of your marriage crying, she's telling this person, crying domestic violence and lack of funds, you got all the support you needed online to move on, and then you went into the house and came out a celeb. One would think you have had you would have had the wisdom to either keep quiet like your co-celebs who have done or reached out to a hurting and broken young women and advise her, but instead you do a post telling her no one will trust her again for telling her side of the story. So let me ask, you spilled things on your ex, so does anyone still trust you? Is she not better than you? What was the reason for that demeaning post? So your pain was different, better than hers? You had a right to the interview you granted, but she does not. Shame on you. Same way you did not mention name is the same way I did. Face your can of worms and let live. Uche Madagu also responded to this conversation. He said, wait, abeg, which matured, respectful and godly man records a phone conversation he had privately with another? What was his hidden intention? Wow, this is what they have turned Nollywood to. He further said that this has further shown that Alex needs prayer. After everything you made this good woman go through for 5 years, after pretending, after not being truthful, is this your reply? No remorse? everyone knows the truth. What I expect Alex to be doing is sober reflection, not this laughable audio conversation. A man who refuses to acknowledge his flaws lacks wisdom. Anyway, guys, I don't know what do you guys make out of this. Let me know. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's see what your thoughts are until I come your way again with the update, because this story is not ending anytime. So like I said initially, this year took off. This year is actually a sharp took off, like a very fast takeoff. There is nothing like soft landing this 2023. So they have more coming out for us. See you guys in my next video. For now, I say bye bye and have a blessed day.